Hello guys, and welcome back to another LA Noire video here on my channel. And in today's special episode, I'm going to be doing Nicholson Electroplating Part 2. So without being making this too long, let's just get started with it.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it. I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
Somebody with a fake name though. Have I been sitting in this car before?
LAPD, I need to take your car.
Officer, my bag's in there.
Yeah, so probably.
Whoa! What are you doing?
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes? What's his connection to Howard?
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead. Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Come on. Follow me.
Good day, miss. Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so.
Whoa, that is a big
Amazing,
one.
isn't she?
Oh, this is the spruce goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking man. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that? I never had a little book like that in my day. I banked it all upstairs. I also avoided jumping to conclusions.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
I don't know what to go. I don't know. Let's go up.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Can we go inside the aircraft? linseed oil.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Wow.
(76 degrees west). 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
Wait, I'll do that a bit later. Nothing else? Okay.
(76 degrees west). 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. (76 degrees west).
So 2415,
24
I think.
degrees, 15 minutes north.
And
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. (76 degrees west). Let's see where this is exactly.
Bahamas. Oh, Bahamas.
Bahamas? Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
The one shit on.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Oh, right.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
I don't know what to do.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented. Guys like Mapes.
Yeah. That car's way nicer.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
Now that I got you, I may as well ask you.
Ask me what?
The Black Dahlia. Who was it that killed that poor girl?
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who soldiered down the river. Brother!
Sentry unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle.
No, way far. Okay, let's get
identify.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
Let's get in the shop. I wonder if you can go inside.
Is a
Root beers all around.
I mean, this game has way more interiors to go into than in GTA. Hey?
Come on!
Yeah, the car. Let's fail it again. I don't know.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
Any Sentry unit 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identified.
That was a nice one.
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
the cathedral. Let's go inside. There's an elevator here as well. No. Sad.
You gotta be kidding me.
LAPD, I need this vehicle.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Paul?
Yeah, I have. Come on, quick though.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece. They can make a claim to the department.
11825, code 6.
Any sentry in a 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit AM, code 3, identify.
Cafe holder.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1.
LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own. Get in cover!
Well, that was a pretty easy one.
Cut it out!
1 unit in the vicinity. A citizen reports a 459 there now at 38 North Catalina. Unit. Go to identify.
You like to leave your mark, don't you? I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
In the vicinity, a citizen reports a 459 there now at 38 North Catalina. Go to identify.
Hot property.
Cops! Shit! Stop! LAPD!
Land Arrow 190.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Enough games, fellas. Take this guy out. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
Goodbye. The street crime. I just want to get on with them.
Where's your respect for property, Cole? Please!
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy?
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
I'm at a loss.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps. I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices at the place.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer.
My controller is vibrating, I don't know why.
I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Possibly next picture.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the Petri dish.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Which one? This one?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got our hard case.
That is not funny. Can I pick some hat? Yeah. What do I do now?
McClellan's patent application. So we have
September
McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, and Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole in the ground.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
Oh, for God's sakes!
No, you can't go inside. Come on, stop.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street.
No.
Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Damn!
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom was flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up.
Left his passport. United States of America. I said it in a weird way, but you know. The United States of America.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here! There you are, shitheel.
What?
Come on, he's not getting away from us.
I thought he was good there. But he was lying.
I need to be closer, Phelps. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. Get in close and steer him off the tar. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
The army is going against the police.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Okay. One traffic stop coming up.
We need backup.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Seriously, no cops on. You serious?
Stop right there. Get out of the car
to the side.
Fire a warning round! We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim at
Cole.
the tires!
Stay down.
Let's see if I can't...
I need another gun over here, please.
Throw out the guns.
Time to move up. He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Need a different gun. The shotgun. Yes.
Forward! Throw down your gun if you like.
Weapons on the ground, now! Find some cover! Stay in cover!
There he is!
Stay down! Stay in cover! Give me some cover!
Ta-da.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the Spruce Goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
The big unfriendly. Is this a gold one? Yes, this is. Yes, this is. Wow. So, kill the drivers of both MP vehicles in the gun battle at Hughes aircraft before they pull up. I didn't do that. I could have done. So, yeah. Well guys, this is it for now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look
leave a
radiant.
like down below.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been
That
seeing
being said,
much
guys,
of you lately,
see you in the
Elsa.
next one.
You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear.
William Blake
And
over
what has
on
brought
the picture.
about this?
It's the new man in my
The poet
life.
that
He's
wrote
convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou, he went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window. Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa. I've always so enjoyed our conversation.
Oh.
I can see your future, Elsa.
How could you do that to a woman?
Cole, the policeman, and Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
Yes.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven. The next line.
Is he gonna capture her? I think he did already. Well guys, this is it for this video on Nicholson electroplating. Please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys are new. That would be greatly appreciated. With that being said guys, see you guys in the next one.